careful with ourselves. We're very skittish about things. I don't want you to be afraid of liquid nitrogen, but we must respect it. Okay, it's very cold. If you spill a little bit on yourself, because the air is mostly nitrogen. The air that we're breathing right now is about 79% nitrogen. So when this evaporates, it'll go into the air. It's something that we breathe every day. Now, if we were in a room and we continue to fill it with nitrogen, it could get dangerous, not because it's dangerous for us, but because it'll take all the oxygen and push it out of the room. We won't have any oxygen. It's called displacement. But we have vents in here, we have the doors, and this is a relatively small amount, so that's not something that's going to happen. But this is completely, I mean, it's around you every single day. The only difference here is it is much, much colder, and it's in a liquid form. Give me a moment, so you guys can step back at this point. Just to make sure, there shouldn't be much splashing, but again, it's like I'm pouring water into a pan that's 400 degrees, so we have to put a little bit in.
Angela, living dangerously.
And see how it's boiling out like that?
Whoa.
Now, whenever it heats up, it turns automatically into a gas, and it's the gas that we breathe around us, all right? So what's happening here is I poured some liquid nitrogen here, and I'm going to let it cool down. It's going to cool the glass down, so it'll stop boiling vigorously. But you guys come look at it if you want.
It's a room temperature cup boiling water.
So it looks like water's boiling, but it's lighter than water.
I want to stick my hand in it.
No, you don't.
I really do,
Have
though.
a hand afterwards.
No, you don't.
I don't care. I want to lose a hand. That's.
No, you don't.
I want to feel
Put
how
your
cold
phone
that
in, see
is.
what happens. Do it for the vine.
But
Do it, bro.
as it slowly cools down, and it will, we got to give it like 3 or 4 minutes to actually cool its vessel down, so we can actually use it, or it evaporates too much where you can't see. You guys want to come over and look real quick?
That is so cool.
And I'm just giving it a little stir, just to make sure that it's moving around.
There.
And you can feel the air; it's cold coming off.
Ooh.
It's just gaseous nitrogen.
Natural fog machine.
Oh, it's so cold.
All you gotta do is drop actual ice in it.
Natural fog machine fog.
What happens when you drop dry ice in it?
So dry ice is only about half as cold as, well, not half as cold. It's about, I think it's 185, 190 below 0 Fahrenheit.
If you put dry ice in there, would it still fall?
Actually, the dry ice would sink, first of all, but it would actually, it would keep the dry ice colder than it needs to be. So nothing would happen to the dry ice. It would actually freeze. It's kind of like when you take ice and put it in the freezer. It'll just get colder and more.
What happens if we put
All right, step back,
So
everybody.
it won't be an even better
I'm not
fog
stepping
machine.
back.
No. Angela, what if I make you step back by stepping
Alright,
back?
there we go.
What happens if you put dry ice in lava?
Nothing happens.
All right, guys. So now,
On contact.
what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead. The glass is stuck to the table. There we go.
Oh,
Now,
Mark.
what I'm going to
Yeah,
do,
so it's
I'm going to put down a rag
Frosty
just in
the
case.
Snowman?
Just in case any of it spills, it'll just go on the rag.
So big assholes would.
If any of it spills on you, it's perfectly fine. What you don't want to do
It's
is press it into your skin or put your hand into it, because then you can't escape it.
So-
But if a
but
little
you
bit
can.
falls on you, it'll automatically turn into a gas.
But
It'll
you
feel a little
can't
bit
put your
cold, but
phone in it.
we're not going
There's
to
no
worry
line.
about that right now. Now,
I want to dip my phone in it over the vine.
You would?
I want to, but it's not waterproof.
Do it for the vine. It's
It's
not
not-
water, so you're fine.
Good for the bag.
so what we're going to do, I'm going to make you guys some Dippin' Dots. This is how Dippin' Dots are actually made. All right. Now, the only difference between how we're doing it and how the factory does it is
Controlled
obviously,
environment. Controlled environment.
controlled environment.
It's automated.
There's automation. There's machines doing everything perfectly. So when you get Dippin' Dots out wherever you go, they're going to be perfect little spheres. Okay, and we can make perfect little sphere Dippin' Dots, but it's more difficult for us to. And actually, I think our texture that we've been making is better than Dippin' Dots. You guys will get to tell me at the end. Okay?
Wait, do you have actual Dippin' Dots?
Huh?
Do you have actual Dippin' Dots?
Not yet.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So kids, all right. Can I have a volunteer to stir?
Oh, please.
Dibs.
Okay, so your hand went up first.
Well, actually, I'm recording, so.
Yeah, no, I could have recorded for you.
So we have, don't worry, everybody will get to participate. Now,
Yeah, everybody will get it.
yes, so you take these, and I just want you to stir a little bit, just to keep it moving around. And yeah, just keep it.
And then lick it. You're blocking your hand. You lick it, not the dibs.
Yep.
Fucking everybody.
Hold them
No,
together.
I don't like showing people's
like a
faces
glove?
in the camera.
No,
I'm not
I'm not
supposed to be
sure.
in it.
All right. So, does anyone have any problems with just vanilla
I have a problem with just vanilla.
or just chocolate? I was gonna put them
I
both together.
I prefer
Does anyone have a problem with either one? Okay.
I don't really
Come on,
care.
Logan. Come on up. All right, Logan, you come on this side if you want.
As long as it's not mint, I'm fine.
Now, as we stir, we just take ice cream mix, okay? Good old ice cream mix. And we just start dripping it into the liquid nitrogen. And we keep it going. That's okay.
I feel like a chef. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
This is gonna be the third video of science stuff on my channel.
Look how satisfying that is, Angela. Look.
Bro, my legs are getting cold.
Speed up, buddy.
Hours.
So nice.
So satisfying.
For breeze.
Now,
Whoa.
Oh wow. So it's like.
now
so
you
it's
see
like,
how the texture of our Dippin' Dots is not perfect.
Don't you just love popcorn?
But we don't have the.
Don't you just
it
love
kind of like
popcorn?
ice cream popcorn. We don't have the automation to do it perfectly, but this is how they do it. They dip it in the liquid nitrogen. Now, the way we get all the liquid nitrogen off to make sure that we don't eat any.
But I want to eat liquid nitrogen.
No, you don't. Water. No, what we're gonna do is we take a little straining device, okay, and we hold it over our doer, and I'm gonna pour all the liquid nitrogen back. Any that's left inside there a little bit will just evaporate. Now, we have Dippin' Dots, okay?
Touch the pot now.
So now,
Good to
again,
eat
they
it.
don't look perfect, but then
Eat the
again,
pot.
we are not the Dippin' Dots factory, right?
Hot. I'm just kidding.
Other kids.
Probably should
enjoy
have
it.
turned on the flashlight. Hold on. Let me see if
So kids, now when I say this,
I- no, can't turn it on.
eat it. Try to like get it on your teeth first. It's gonna be very cold. It's not gonna freeze your tongue, but don't dump it all on your tongue because
Tongue first, got it.
you know what happens whenever you eat ice cream incorrectly, right? We get-
Chew it with your teeth.
Why would you chew ice cream with your teeth?
no, I'm just saying, be careful. Don't dump it all in your mouth and say that's
just makes
cold.
your
I know it's cold.
That just makes your teeth.
I'm gonna purposely do that.
I need the one with the big chunks.
Sucks to be you. I charged my phone all the way.
So the one toward the bottom
Baby
You're-
gold.
oh, you're out of storage.
like Dippin' Dots. Okay, so here's. Well, you get one.
I'll go ahead and go a little bit later.
And those of you guys who don't have one yet, just stay up here. We'll do another.
I'll go ahead and do a little bit
Can I
later
have
so I
more?
can
Smells like
recording.
nothing.
Huh?
My favorite.
More. I love
Logan, here. Here, Logan. Logan.
Next one, Logan.
Logan.
But
Okay.
I got Logan, don't worry.
I already got
You
him one.
So basically, when you guys eat it,
No, I'm doing it next. So I
Give
can,
yourself a little bit.
so I can
Well, here,
continue
give me that one. Here, you take that one.
I was gonna continue recording.
Okay. So
Give it to Drake.
all right. So everybody who hasn't done this yet or doesn't have one yet, just step up and watch.
You got it.
I'm just recording. It's good for my channel.
You just slapped it out your hand.
You guys gonna clean that
Can I
up?
put it in my mouth yet?
Don't worry, I'll send the video to
Huh?
you when I'm done.
Put it in my mouth yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still